Odlega me Church of Uganda kwer matang tama kimito chik man marriage bill maubuye la choa chil nyumo mon makara chil wabikel report man kimoken mapol matut tine yup melorange mo chwiny mabiro eni hayewi madiro.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long.
Anti-economy.
I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Kelegol wak maya chule me petro yeno lodo tiene makaro alip miya chile ken me mahamateka bena nyim ikin yup me rocho padu ya chule.
Ken ma yene temo winyo la diete Chief Justice waju kere chalo mwanyi ke ene munu yen ma piere te piene nge mwaga rio mwaga deri.
Lo magrech magitina mkwania guno fonye malia tikum pentik mamagoloko makorej loboman.
Owner and crew of a vessel used in contravention each commit an offense and are each liable on conviction.
Kadong Odlega po chwako jima pol makidita makemiano dokchik man marriage bill ma MP Sarah Pendi ukati kwere bot otmoko chek melubu Uganda ni. Amore dare afo yurini man yup melorange mo chwiny kanki Wan Luo television ania Sunday Akumu tinti adek nendwe angwen midima parario imwaka alibario perewi angwen. Beto yeri mapol tikin tian lok mawe weko kabiri mapol maya chulikiroyo dak tikin te yup merocho pajo makikero ite guwar me pong duomo time kachoke mabir tim waka mokati pilwak duju maya chuli lotela matika dor kono yup man guwa ni mono pira teknike petian yen mapol ata dok tikin kabiri madung buwa bale ye mapol lo iti kumalma Uganda umion kiroch payo ni woki peto yen mapol makaro tiene alip miya chil wek kabiri man oloko doket matik wede kar machon ni igima bena pera teklo eti ye pernyik yen ma chama chalwe muyeme la mun mopera kidang moken mapol marombe ne kelo limi ching dano magiti ya chuli wengte yo meriama chan karocho pajo pe dano magiti ko malma Uganda man I kabiro miya chuli la choch pa Wan Luo television ne David Magere keli report man Kigulu City.
Ite yub man kono, ludiru mati karojo pajo malatela wigi ite yub me peruyen new environment. Man Council Dixon langoya mangene kinyingi CD langoya uyaro kamaleng ni mirigitie me peruyeri kono gitiyo ki dog out maromo ali piarangwen ka gitiyo ki dit pangom maromo eka miliona chel kinuchu I district duchu me loba choli. Inoni Dixon langoya kono uyaro ki pertere kitma yub man me pero yen obitime kwede ikare mano kitie ka yobe medwa chen buwa iloba choli
wachoyo plan me mwaga pa mamir wanene kerwa duokere yen mo bale iloba chuli che mwaga pa enoni watigi jimi ma ngo mamir gi duokere ma pire tek ene jimi ma yen ma kilo cheno yore gidok kilo pi mwaga maduong ken ma yene temo winyo la diete Chief Justice waju kere chalo mwanyi ke ene munu yen ma piere te piene nge mwaga rio mwaga deri chako kilo chene pi mwaga piere bi roma chalo avocado ge moyeme gini endo kayini nena momore tich pa yen duong timo ken wa miero gi me chalo yen metedo gini kerwa de kerwa miero pudo bi miero yen metedo yen me yubu bow kono me guru ot gi me furniture gi yen mo kene chalo guri gi wi gi kworo gi tade gi weng ene ni weng watiga kerne ni mirgi yup kero chalo yen ma chama nyuma kilo mo chalo yagi macadamia gi chalo nuts gini pien jimi ni weng kilo chen maduong
Dr. Ulara utunu mati won kom ite guri me rojo pajo imagi luoni gore me pong duoni kono terni menu itie ki uni lobachuli tika tuodo aroni eno kenino malope ki miri ma danu kero matek ikum lonyo me vua
suffered an incredible catastrophe, environmental catastrophe When we were growing up here in Moro, in Koch, all over the place, the trees, iconic trees, were everywhere. Today, you see what is the precursor of the Sahara visiting us here, because we have destroyed all the trees for the Makaa industry, the charcoal industry. So one of the most important projects which affects every household in this sub-region is that we must embark on a program of regreening this sub-region, of planting 10 trees, 6 trees, 15 trees every year by every household, so that we can check the impending desertification of our sub-region. That is exceedingly important.
Professor Sam Kinyera ma NAT Executive Director nyongat man nyurukit ma jemer wot kere ete dul man kono o mogoni check pacham tie ka dok chen tutwal piton yen ma otany ma tek tutwal ilobo man
tiga dok no so tiga dok chen mi chale tiga dok chen mi en la e no mira ni mite mio so verde che me chiama verde miro no niente iman con mai miro cati wo ta che ieri o be che non ieri e no c'è non è
ino koni langoya kono merni yup meno tie pi mwahapa kon pier tek tutwal ni o mer dan ma pol go jol dok budget gi tie miti gi chilling irwom me $1 million mia dak pier big ngwen we go chob yup man pi face nyo pi vude ma chelle
yen enini do keno e bibiti mone ingoma ka megi, whether it is a private land or a community land. Chiwa tika neno neni dugu udi ko ma miero chao ticket gi ene chocho ali piera mwen 40,000 households ma gin gi yeni gi ticket gi chidom jumu kene ni jumu kene ngi baj wen pe gi yerla wa chi jumu kene ma yeri baj ma rio ni dongi landing gi bodjo enoni kai neno ma chalo area mengo ma watamoni gi romo ticket gi ene ni chochok eka chochok million achiel bimia bich munu eka
Pilorangea i Wan Luo TV David Magere i Gulu City.
Dana makogo jangi kom makore dok veria pach guno fonye kom chiek mamako lo kom makore nyobene timo gen mo inkini nam man inam kwania. Uganda tiki dok na makargin mia chil pier bichel dok madon lo itigena beach ko padan maporo jenge enikom na magi ki rej makargin mia rio pier beach man wirma pat magitie ilo Uganda migwa korej man gamento kerlo mon makilungi ni Mono Fisheries Protection Unit makonyo kon lokom doro kitme makorej yo mapore iginiti cha jobo marwata kibene recha jama miro ke mak mano ke bigwa ko ben ritmo kan pe yadok matika bina nyim ilo Uganda kan Major Joseph Cherop Matila dit makwero lokom timo balki jemo kene bodul ma FPU wene pe taknwa kuno ngeke fonye ikom chema maro lokom makorechi lo Uganda ki apach district Jasper Igwele take report ma obero joge pe yub milo nge mo join
Lobo Uganda tikir pinam makaro michel pier bichel ko kun abichi yere ber pinam metia dongo e kam no kenani te ber mena tietino piname magi kono nuer mano otigini kere kone recha meramo gin miere pier bich ame kineti ye apok pura kere mokene ikin kone recha papat mana we hapolo te dera me di Uganda kan kireme ko gi dujong tie dongo jengere ikom jama me yayi nam ente tute me gwa ko rechi magi ikom tim me chikaraj gamento biber ke kare me choro dul mon me UPDF inam me de ke katu ichika gwa akwaho luenyi kom tim me chikaraj Major Joseph Sorep pamobero UPDF intelligence officer te dul mon me UPDF me bo ko kom inam man fisher protection unit en kone kwano chi magi me gamento be ke kare me katu kerni apore ni manano achikro ken na me pero ber ke kare me kwanyo ye me de ke bo me dan inam piwotik mire ni manno mier ber ker kare me ngolo lanches me yia me kere lanches me berachik.
So if you don't have a license and the boat is not licensed to go into the water, what does the law say? The law says the owner and crew of a vessel used in contravention each commit an offense and are each liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 5,000 currency points or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years or both. In Uganda, 1 currency point is 20,000. So 20,000 times 5,000 currency points is equivalent to 100 million.
Chik mana medang mirni mano a chek mir berker kar me yero kira jango amen berker kar me don yina meteo chiko a pore re kabera chika mongolo lances me mako pok pe mi do berker kar me o makopura me jasore potirni mano.
And so the law says if I get you on the water, you are licensed to capture Nile tilapia and you are capturing Nile perch or you are capturing mukene. What does the law say? The owner and crew of a vessel used in contravention of any condition relating to the fishing vessel license each commit an offense and are liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 1,000 currency points or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 1 year or both.
Chopi jo ame berker kar me tero rech kabera papat. Kuno tiyo kede moto hanyu pihi endango tiro ni manano ka jo magi peo berker kar me ngolo lanches.
Owner of a vessel or a vehicle which transports fish without a valid transport license commit an offense and on conviction each liable to a fine not exceeding 2,000 currency points or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years or both. It says that they will charge you money equivalent to 40 million Uganda shillings or they take you to prison for a period of 2 years, for a period not exceeding 2 years, or they charge you the money and also they do what? They send you to prison.
Pijo kene medang berker kare me timu biachara me chat rech kundongin berker kare me willi bodjo motero bodgi en kono terro ni manano ka jo magi pe kere lances medical movement permit.
The law says a person who trades in fish or fish products without a fishmonger license commits an offense and liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 2,000 currency points or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years or both.
Jo ame charra bon lances. Million pierangwen, you be the butcher Mahario, you go young alcohol lugere dushu.
A person who for purposes of trade moves fish or fish products without a fish movement permit commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 2,000 currency points or to imprisonment not exceeding 1 year or both.
Farida atianga mobera timbia chara chela meti wangkwang ma palamiu ilokere kere Wan Luo television ikacho herman kono endang tiro kitpe kame gino timbia chara merecha meti kunaya tido ngocha nungu bodjo ma yai lobaho.
And I'm having another challenges. Krijo ameyaya outsider like Congolese. There are some other people made a doctor bino gina doctor me will gini right by one. Pienga wano neno. Chike Uganda ko ni ngato kenti free me to business kitoro kiken. Gina yato ngolo lances ko kun gina chele na wana chate gi right. Kada dai wori chuk gina doctor wa chato right dang bara wan. Kwacha no tia wori officer jo FPU kiti. Kaunu tikituro udangwa. Kwacha no tia no kituro me holding josha gindong bin will borwa. Pera dogin will dog kulu kitan me one no to will lokero mi will right dong no pe. Te take care no tie.
Kol poyene man na me mon me UPDF te dul me Fisher Protection Unit kom karman dong dio ma tim ka bera papat kon dong be ko ina Mel Albert Victoria Edward do kom karman gindong dio kemo tu na me kyoga me jasore kono tiro tien ko bango mi ginong kwato me ponyo te dare kom ching magi.
We are explaining to them the legal gears that they are supposed to use, the conditions for acquiring licenses, because it is necessary that they acquire licenses before they fish, and then the prohibited gears that they should avoid, such that by the time we begin to put the law into full force, at least people should have known what is legal and what is illegal.
Ara DC mapach Andrew Nyoka mabero kawang president me Uganda district mapach en koni loker kere chigraj mo yai wang kwang papata me dia pach yuwa mobero wang kwang me kaye en otir ni manno.
There are some fish that they are taking dowry for wedding and they have to produce fish back. We will clear them all. So when you are guiding something, you need to protect and promote so that the fish does not go away. So our officers from Entebbe, we are very grateful with this initiative of the president, and you are being in the lake is not to frustrate us from eating fish, but to make sure we use it in a sustainable manner.
anu ni puonyo wara be yeni ti jo Canada yot pe lo bugina jo timo eto tinini wan mi lo chika mo ko duwa me gengo wadan kedi wot kana rai ibuch
pi Wan Luo television Gaspegwel Yapach district
Onlega pa jomo lare matigulu city kutotiero buk ma bukonya matek lu Kristayo kare me kwero nyuro pa Yesu Kristo man karama buk man onlega makiluni mono Christ Embassy hegu yaro pilwak mageti ka beno pati lobo Uganda kany dokti gen mapira tek me konyo dongo ni ye pala Kristo ikare man mano dano ti doni kare me kwero karama ni onlega man makiluni mono Christ Embassy ningiti ka bulu mapopoli Africa i Asia Europe kidong North America ikin mukene buk man bene chiko pa mono makiloni internet mangat mai ken romo ne kon wa kwan ka dong yene me berla Kristayo mauchwin ilubo ko Yesu Kristo ke Gulu City Robert Mone Kelly report man pe Wan Luo TV
ingetier vuk man milega pe duma para rio maning vuk ekiloni Rhapsody of Reality la wo la dit malo on le man pastor Geoffrey Nyero owajo ni vung man tiki kwen mabe ma pire tek ilega pimir midom mitibu kini ye pangara chel nero kinero
la bole ki nero do adek matien wiye madiet wajo ni tuji ngoma ini mero inye mano wilok madiet menen do adek kun wang jiri ma me ko kwanya ki marako chora par be chel tinga par bier ma wacha wani la nyut magi belu bogen magi ye inya gibiri mo chen gibi lego elep ma pat chi inero la kwaro medike kwano wachi ni ngo apoko tie ikum luo nying Yesu Kristo dok tich ki nying Yesu Kristo bero jema riyo ma pat
kitunchel Sharon Achan la Krista achiel mi ot le man wachi vuk man bene iromo ndongone ke yamo pamuno
tie apt magiluoni NFC ka in tie kere ikero mer ma kom chim kuman chi nyonyo ne tie kiet ma gen gerwate kere ma kelo ma ko church ma pat ma ka idio le mon wachi I downloading ibero ki kar me nongo copies me vok eneni inyonyo pa mono ma indongo kwana
Ayubu Susan la Kristo achiel malego i Christ Embassy wachi mane obero kar ma pire tek ma miru dano oroch ni yegi kamwaga bino katum
eni ki kerete ki launching ite kara eni kiene ni wati dwe mado wati kare ma mi agirke mango madu pa Yesu dum chok do maduong gitimieto gimiru lok parba an gimiru lok parba mi adane dana ma pol gitimiru lok parba ken pe ba la penkieni gi lok parba ma gimiru gitimiru lok ada kere lok ngona
pe Wan Luo TV and Robert Mone ke Gulu City
Lofoini mapol magiti kabare modo district doi karman na chulim dano ni ngod gin matek piane mon ko gemo godeno lim den mapol ikabero mapart la bonne no yume chulune lok mano ka tikarme foni polofoni ma otimme ngat ma yubo ayo bero di o man Richard Eliebo wen lofoni mapol pegiti ko ma yor kitiga rian ki ot kwane peni ko gamlin den mapol kin ma chulun tika ngaye gen woko mukene ko miye beno warga kwan ki pilim den mukene ATM kin national ID pol tibolo milim den me koro dwako le malo fonyo gamo la fonyo ko wani mono manti adoke me mchar manak magen kino ke beno jomo kene per magiti ko lim piani kare nyuta me ken per ma chakati mbia char mo ken mapat kitoro choka e otkwan Michael Onye Kelly report man ingen lokolo fonyo klodir malo fonye kilomi lim den mogo magiti district me kabera maito
Jo ponye apapata medatie I district meka bermaido ena moti ko mino chor karachel kede puony meneno be ki duoko kopa me maker karachel kede gamo loans atot ameda romo dudulo ameda romo dudubo epone agin kitelo karachiel kede kuogi. Ng'ata daro tutunu baladiyo meka Bermaido, Richard Elieb wacho be, jopuonye enapore bedo karachiel kede ng'ech mewek ing'enyo ma atima di garaman megamo lon kobedo nonognegi.
Ara me wilo motoka, ara me wilo pikipiki, ara me gero ot. Ka ene keti sete no, yaro dobe sete no liete nywalo senta che. Kiredo sente no liete nywalo kede senta che, ituchiel udo te ng'olo musala ma puony. Komina puony, ara ng'atich moro no, lia udo kare, metimo ticha kede chunye dede pien rem moro tia ng'wenye. Yes, kopo lon pire tek. Do beri ng'ei betua ya miyaro ketie loni. Dipo di liyo to kwano lon. Ng'icho dikone no bisubul mene amanga twero timo kede sente nang'o ka udo. Naka ite kuro kede subul aber ametwero aduoki ni awaka ara magoba waka. Didi kot ikoleno tamno kede jotich me bank. Wache gikom yaro po udo be yaro bedo debt burden. Now, dilo bere kede mano yaro dogeno po udo be. Kitan me pudi reme seti tieni kede yara dokot mono banka che mek doko ka opolona che amano no melon amito wacho man tijo puonyo wa mogo otieko do singa opaka ATM cards mogo singa opaka documents which is not amelio bedo gi aber so gino eno motivating one beo kede gi ipuonyere amako tich kede sente.
Ng'ata telo wije atelo sukulun dedede ika Bermaido, Shaban Alunga, wacho be.
Takara do duong rom kwene, mirege work the plans, mirege work the budget, eka ko work the activities, ameyaro timbe, seteni aromo tich kede, romo adding values, ameda moro romo bediye, kana game bala tutumia tola chiel. After 1 month yonge dwe achiel giama timo kede seteni romo kela loka ekwo meber bedo me family na ara institution ara tebede ina cheni seteni me squeezing me family kwaye family mirror amoketi komseteno family mirror school fees ikomseteno no so kali amo puonyi kire mako seteno yora ber sete gamo after 2 days sete urutie kichi ai kodong bede bega the situation amena no causing yoponye tearing word gamo lon iwote group team peko group iwote gamo sete kamera be unity beye yonera ponyo as a problem yonera civil servant as a problem within sawa me unity kerego ni repoko sawa me yaro tikere skulu kere sawa me ni tikere meneno problem ame makopa chuturi squeezing ipoko niambe awuda bere civil servant anti nino daro kamusala kene no mano le aro konyo timgi morame adding values to giane no ka unity kede
dojo ponya cha pate na wacho be gamo loan i bank enadolia promo wekere pien wood agin kitie kede tididi kame kimito timo jamini adongo
loan gono go kadjo mito kadjo dagi dollars ma pressure yaro mini donyo diko gamo loan pido lia mi pero nena peko lia mi koter nyo poto berko mono rieko me tolbi dokono dogini twero yabo gamolongo be businesses kono twerere de sawa mejo ponye timo business lia mo yene gi do the only resolution en pore do neno be igamo do chente dide ko chulo mot
po tieko matin pigi omiyo angoda yeke de be jopuonye te gamo sente atot arabo loans atot inebe sente ama puonyo wodo ena yaro wodo di wodo be school fees na sana meidwe well mere tie malo lona so iwodo be chemogo atinti senior 6 atinti do university ni yaro twero chulo kede salary ame owodoni so mieri nende idonyo loan ena miyo ikoso bolonyo ida neno be nyenye katini iso me malo do kai yambe idonga kede sente ni kene sente ni orsumo ni atini primary level do kade tuno secondary yaro udo be chule oru loni ena miyo do mieri ringi loan iko udo mare chemogo ida itemi to be iwudo mora tetek amiro mubuti ye yaro udo be sente ni lia pokere amiyo di neno be tika ka ringi lon haro wodo didit ekosobolo nyo ekosobolo kiarango beri bar menyo bar meso matin kede kada amito be agerod moro agwagwanga matwero nyo atwero butiye
mai kolonyinge pi Wan Luo TV Ikaberamaido District.
Kiyumba district mati West Nile tuo mapol kitin katika goyo report bulutit mayor kom kipera makina tiye tuo chukari kidong tuo hypertension malupe kilok pa Dr. Mubarak Nasuru mati ngat maneno lokom miyo kon mayor kom dok en lupo kola dit malay otiat madit me yumba wani mon wuluto tika meda ikina me karon na kakin gani ulutu makaragin miya beach magitiki pera me tuo chukari Yumba district kiken Adam Gulet Yumba district ken Kelly Matut ngoma tika time kono ikin me goka yor kompalwak malupe kituo hypertension kachel kituo chukari. Dr. Mubarak wani mono ikare madan mapol tilimo otiat me yumbe gino ni mono wel dano makitiki pe me to chukaro irni woki mono pe oben we mia dek e mwaka limo katide mwaka manti makargen mia bich kolom. Ano wai lokman ni kar ma yaro yup me tabira chel menene ki yogo kom dano wek dano ko beki ker me gwoko yor kom gima be yup ma utime chok.
We've identified whenever we go for outreaches, our statistics show that we get at least 5 to 10 patients who have either hypertension or diabetes, and we've been asking them to enroll in our clinic. I thought this is a good initiative, but also conducting like today's exercise is also bringing us closer to the people. And as we'll be marching from here to the town council, we're also going to meet different people. There will be opportunities for sharing. Our health workers will be engaging with the other members of the community and those who would have come for this initiative. And we think this is going to be an annual event. We're not going to have it today. It's going to be an annual event because we, as a management of this hospital, we committed that we wanted to make this hospital a hospital of the community.
Tuo hypertension madan mapol giluoni tuo blood pressure man high blood pressure ni tikin pek mati yot kompadan mapol mere ben kituo chikare mati kelo pek kin dan mapol magiti lubuman. Tabuk padul me World Health Organization ni mwaka maokarni chimo ni mono dano bilion achel tona rio aboro amwago chake piara dek ni okere piara bira bongwen wilopokulu gitie kitu hypertension pole gitie lo malo chan gini lo molo la diere iwilobo man. Tabuk bena nyun ni mono ikom dano eguni percent piara ngwani abichel pe ngeo ni gitie kitu high blood pressure ikom game. Louis Mohindo matingan mador otiat madit me yumbe awane mono yoga kom nyotimo geno mono luoni mono physical exercise piere tek menene kom dano kile kirwe mabe wegremo owot mabe kom dano.
Take advantage of this innovation. So we think that this is one way to even increase our presence in the region, to speak into the minds and ears of the communities, to appreciate that even without taking medication, you can just use exercise as a way of managing disease. So this is part of what prompted us to do this sort of.
MP Pamon me Yumbe District Havako Melissa Naima Gule ofoye matek ket me dor kabero mi kon me yor kombi ben katiki yup maket man piendo bugwa dan mapol twale I compare matuma papat na peko watata ikindano ento bino aduki maket madano ko kwere.
I am urging the whole entire population of Yumbe district to embrace this activity of walking or doing any exercise, because we have realized that people now die not because of these other common diseases, but they die of uncommunicable diseases like lack of exercise, pressure, diabetes, and so on. So when we walk, when we do exercise, we keep fit. And the hospital is like a garage where
Haji Sulaiman Luwa Mabucha dano matie RDC me Yumbe district awane mono yaw kompere teko twal dok pere tek ni ngat me keno tim labon par kit meti kwede koni lonyo ena chan meta twal likom yot kompa dano.
As time goes on, we need to also engage the communities, because I know some of the challenges, the diseases we get, it is because of lack of exercise. So it is very important we engage everybody, we bring everybody on board, so that at least twice or 3 times in a week you do some exercise. And I know most of
En beno chiko ni mono dano mapat ki yoko komen ko bet ka pimo tuo mapat kini ti ye tuo jonyo kinongo kit minywako tam pimo pe tuo malaria kinongo ye kon me yot kom kituo moken ma pe kobi kum dano tata to bino pe kit ma dano ko kwere ilobo man. Pe Wan Luo television Adam Gule Yumbe district. For Tutual Penano Report, Keyboard Adam Gule Ki Yumbe district. Kawadire wachere Yarua luak makeberi Luo Drisel kabir mati Yarua Central Division City idia kwa matako karotel makoni lier manene kero wipe make yo ben mabe tutwal ibikulu makiluani mono osu mati kunyao met city man weko koni gwako kwa paluak genwani mono pe mandori matak dango mati kero luoro kibena kare makere bolu tiki guri man menongo awano meguri guri achele ben kate dano kar kibi pe man kubu kindano makechera yivu division terego marachake dong Yumbe iken kabero mukene medoni karo Yarua City West Nile kikono Robert Ariaka obero kalobo koloke ni kore kikore.
Dano magitieka ni bedi Central Division City Merarua gitieka ni mitu ni aya umako jo yuwija raja man kungudi makoto nyoto kudidia duranem Kennedy Atama maotie jaring buda idi City ne utieka ni washu ni aya kinindu koloka mamegi utie ungo kani wutu maber pia ni aya dano matiu kungudi ne gitieka ni luoro idho iwi piki migim etieka ni kwayo jorolosh mi City ne ni neno ni aya giyiko wijaraja ne ni akare kokare juru woto ginwango peko ikamuto ngirinem.
If you are moving with the customers here, it is really very hard for us. You see how the condition, how we are trying to spread here around. So you see how we are squeezing ourselves in that place. It is even unfortunate that anytime somebody will fall in this spot. So we need these people at least to help us and make us a road, a very perfect and a nice bridge here. If it is going to be aside, let it be aside or over this one, because this one, if you see this one goes direct and means somebody's house, whatever, the fence. So this one is not okay. The corner here is also dangerous. We do have accidents here every other time because the road is hidden. We cannot follow like this. So we need the direct road to be made here, direct bridge.
Mori Samuel Isidoro, Matie Dano Mir Oso, Oashuni Haya Chalo, Ashel Mikin Jumagitiekani, Tiu Kuwanga Yone, Gitiekani Wango Peko Madita Kudi Iwijarajane, Maonyo Therapy and Haya, TJ Jotemo Maber Ungom.
Bridge has a long story of being worked on. This is the third bridge they have worked. The first two have all been swept off due to shoddy work. And in history, this stream here has drawn more than 3 pupils going to school. I was the PTA chairman in Anyafio Primary School. There we lost 2 kids.
Farida Eyotaru wancom Elsa Shelmi Olwodrisel washungudi enyo da komarash pi oru ario dong mania yakawoni dong utie marash loyozom.
Motorbikes, they lose control. They found themselves ending up in the stream. Even fatal accidents. So far, 3 cases we have registered here. We have lost the 3 people who caused the accident. They have all died, and that has been the state.
Wadri Sam Nyakwa, Mea Misiti Mamirarua, Washune ya Chalo City, Gibe Shineno ni ayagi yiku wanga yone nyaro piu man gibe shi yubo calvert mikulunem.
Road, we're going to remove all those soft material, soil and so on, and we are going to fill it with the proper material. We're going to put a retaining wall and compact the area which is the field. But in the future, when we get some good funding, we're going to push this bridge from here to the other side.
Jamemba mi ot moko chik mi Uganda Pirarua Central Division Jackson Leah Timabuti wachne ya wijaraja busiel mautie city ne makoto molo mania ya sende majeshwala ni city Mirarua ne utie manoka kesha maromo konyongo nyaro piyo piyo.
The only bridge that has been washed or disturbed by floods and a big volume of river flowing here. We have realized that there are about 6 rivers, 6 bridges that are affected in the city. And this is as a result of the, mega road fund that the city receives. What we receive as a city, as a rural city, is what the IPF of what Arua Municipal used to receive.
David Kiansanku, mauti town clerk misiti Mamirarua, washune ya pikot mauti kanishwi matek, oketu ngudi mapolo tie maunyoterem.
Many years ago when you are still a municipality, this design as you see, the road was supposed to go straight, but because of the time, the road changed and took a different dimension. So this morning we had a city road committee. We are discussing what do we do here to allow our people access, because we know there are quite a number of houses that side. There are 3 things. One, we are looking at local revenue management. When the engineer sat down to calculate, as a relief, they calculated 217 million as just a repair.
City Mirarua onwango silingi bilion achiel meyi kongudi mautie isitine mautie bor pen kilomita dakabishko pirabishwe achiel mautie division mi centro manko mirayivo manihayade sendene nok maromo ungo timo tiche chalo kit mautie kanemitere kudem. Ite yik mi Uganda Road Fund ni aya City Mirarua de onwango silingi milion dakashel kudabora i oroli malifario ko pirariowi adek Alifario ko pirariowi angwen madenia ya sendene nok maromo yi kongo ngudi maber mautie idie sitinem. Pile bangea mauchwin i Wan Luo TV, Robert Ariaka, Oringi Dennis, Arua City.
Lutela me otleka makiluone mono Church of Uganda ko kwera matang tama kemeno doctor makiluone mono marriage bill makitika nyamo ye karman enyim od moko cheke genwa gen modong wiko kwera loya yene mono keto ne mono chek dong ye la cho achel onyomon tek dong karo da achel olega pobo ye matwal taman karen ketia nyamo ne ken iduli ma pat matie weknen ke kar ke mogo tam mafut pia ke mogo oloka daro ken penchik makitilo bo Uganda kany Ikarman foot kiloni mono marriage bill. Kiyot moko chek melobaman wachik report keyboard Fred Kajubi iyup melobange mo jointin. MP Sarah Pendi mane tika neno kit meloro itaman madola ko dogo la tet wij mapoli rohate kelo di Romeo lega metieto jim mapiki tego matie taman man meto dok penche kelo bu Uganda ni. MP Pamon Metro District New Article Dir Church of Uganda Otero Jema Paul enikom cheki. Karibet kumeno Bishop Med Diocese Mikampala Frederick Jackson Balwa oweni yepe yo mikom section pierda kwa bir mechekman mayin la cho achel onyomon makama polata makun no penchek bene yini Balwa wani mono DJ moken mapigite gumamier kwani wako ikom penchek meno Onyo komtama mi dok chek mafut pe yo dok chek kiti lo comment keto lanchich bot lu padi onyo bene bot registrar ma en waeni pe jolo. Karibet kumano odlega waeni mono piere tek ni mono nyuru kuro wigi kom nyompolotin mameki tije mokene ma piere tek mamiyo la nyuru komi tuwer kila tene wego nyume gen go waeni mokene makiteno bene piere petek totwal ikare menyom maleng. Olega waini mono kit tama kit man ko loko dogo chiego bukelo ket pakiny mapul tutwal dok bene obuweko loko mnyom loke dogo gin makonye pere. Bishop Balwa do leglo Kristo mene kilo Kristayo menene ke ngiyo kom taman chok ke wangi weko nene ke biro ye mabe ye bene ke nene ke tero tama ke chwalo bot komiti menen lo kom chek yod moko chek mano fut pia ke moko ne man tuero doko penche kilo Uganda. Ekar mawinyo lok man weng Sara pendi otero kono pingo ene tamne ji maket mano pira tek ni oloko dok chik ento eno en man kache obogeno chwalo chik man woko kiromo kwanyo gi woko mano food piya ot moko chiko moko imeno dong tie pen chik nyotikin pen chik milobo Uganda. Kidunchel Archbishop Church of Uganda Dr. Samuel Stephen Kazimba Mugalu owani tieni en mapapat makikati kwiri dakini na pira tek loyo yeni na paro wetin ma iker melweni kom tim gero mawani momerket chek matek mobogwoko mon kilutino makenywar gi tien mapol kero wedi wang luak bene.
Such as technology facilitated gender-based violence, which threatens the safety of women and children. This issue requires urgent attention.
Ikwena mabisho balwa yo kwani kono Kazimba awani mono tim gerti do tek dokumenti aduki matikelo beneto mapul pa mon ma Uganda ikine ochimo kono dangwej mono per tekelo bo Uganda man Rebecca Cheptegei. Pe Wan Luo Television Fred Kajubi kiyot moko tek melobo man. Iloko mturo la don moko chek melobo Uganda tiro chwalo dong tima buchung pelobo Uganda ituro makiloni mon East African Parliamentary Games 2024 mabutime Mombasa ilobo Kenya mani tengnam wanen kong report loko mturo mabutwe dok yuk meloga ngay mo jwin ichi handek matin. Turuman no bobero in Mombasa mani lobo Kenya inini chaka ni nabichel dawa beri kwa itungo pati kiniti yeo dilu agwe kitia ningwech basketball kachel ki volleyball. Speaker Mungu Chiaro MPs mechung mabe pilobo Uganda gobet kimire mituro dogben gobet kichwin mabe gokwo bene mabe mekawang lobo Uganda.
Under the Minister of Sports, the members of Parliament, the staff of Parliament, the security personnel of Parliament, the Fourth Estate, and all the athletes. Good morning. Uganda, first I want to thank the President of the Republic of Uganda for believing in Parliament of Uganda having because all the funding that we are having is out of the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We want to thank him so much. And we also want to thank him for encouraging the deepening, the widening and tightening of the East African community. Those are the four founders of the East African community, which we shall not disappoint. And as you go to Mombasa, as you travel, all we wish is journey masses, and we wish you to bring back our trophies back home.
Minister Matiri Pilokom Turo Peter Gwango Yeni Monad Mokochek Timi Chak Madite Lokom Turo Umayula Bole Kom Madongo Chakochato Lokom Turo Lobo Uganda Ikin Jamo Kenema Paul.
Big members of Parliament and our esteemed guests. Right Honorable Speakers, the chairperson of the Parliamentary Sports Association had said it all. Apologies, I'm talking about the Parliamentary Football Club. Because I know that is very mean with the passing balls. So that is not for now. However, Madam Speaker, I have one or two things to say. Number one, to thank you and the Deputy Speaker for supporting sports in the country. Why do I say this? The functions you're about to do it here is what I do almost every day. And this comes with the direct support Parliament has given to the sports subsector. No wonder the trophies coming in from various parts of the country are all a commitment of the Parliament supporting sports development in the country. Secondly, like the chairman did say, is to thank the beginners of the integration, particularly the founders of ESC. There are four basic principles here which we must achieve when we go to Mombasa.
Won milo kumturad makochek milo Uganda asuman basalirwa oweni iye yumnatike gen matek na mono Uganda obukelo loj kit magutimo kwere mwaka mokati Chigali ilobo Rwanda ni. Pe Wan Luo Television Fred Kajubi. Avoid to allen and a report meno to edong yup milo kange mochu inyetin kanki Wan Luo Television ania sanda kumetike nyamo lokmeti kweleke social media watike account YouTube watike Twitter man X kadong beno watie ki TikTok kachel ki Facebook ken mokene kupeke wan wek duani winye bot Wan Luo Television kameno yengech mati kigalo wang anwe botin ania sande Akumu.